This banger is an instant earworm. If you haven't heard of The Warning, then you're simply just not cool or somewhere out of the loop. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I am. The Warning is three sisters from Mexico making huge waves in rock right now, and this song is their latest single from their upcoming new record, and it's got a seriously massive guitar riff that kicks major ass. And because of that, I decided to learn it, and now we'll share with all of you on how to play it. Okay, let's dive right in. This song is tuned to a drop A, which is A, E, A, D, G flat, B, instead of E, A, D, G, B, E. Standard tuning. Confused yet? No, you're not. Pop out that tuner and get to tuning your guitar down. The magic is in the tuning. It's why the guitars sound so huge and monster on this song. By the way, make sure you follow along to the song while learning to get comfortable with the rhythms, learn the sections, and get the correct timing. Okay, for the beginning main riff, this will be a mix of hammer-ons, pull-offs, and slides on the low A string. We start with 2 hits on the 2nd fret, then open and second open twice, open, second open, back to 2 hits of second. Then you go into 7, 5, 4, 9, 10, 10. Then hammer 0, 10, 0, 10. Slide to 9 and 3 hits of 7, then 5 and slide to the 12. So, on the second run of this riff, the back tail changes to pulls off of 7, 5, 4, ending on 7. Alright, let's see it in action. Then we have these 3 hits on the 2nd fret with some string hits behind the nut, followed by 12 on 4th string A, 12 on low A twice. Now for this part, instead of hitting the strings behind the nut, I like to float my fingers over the 3rd fret and hit the harmonics instead, or just hit the open strings. For the verses, it has the same starting riff as the main riff on low A, but there's 2 slight variations that happen where the first one becomes 0, 2, 4, 0, 0 with a hit on the 5th fret of the E string, and the second one goes 2, 4, 5, 0, like so. Now right before the chorus, you'll hit the 3rd fret on the E string 4 times, 4th fret 3 times, and then there's a quick little run that pulls up and down on the 10th fret, then 8th fret of the 2nd string, ending on the 9th fret of the D string. This is then followed with 4 hits of the 3rd fret on E string, then open E, finished with open E, 5th fret on low A twice. And finally, we get to the chorus. The main riff takes center stage with a few variations. After the hammer-ons of 0-10, 0-10, 9, you then hit 7-7, jump down to E string and hit 7-5. On the second bar of the chorus riff, after the 0-10, 0-10, 9 hammer-ons, you then finish off with frets 10, 9, 7, 5 on the E string. Before going into the second verse, we once again play the same riff that we played going into the first verse, but this time without hitting the harmonics or hitting the strings behind the nut. Now on the second verse, it basically goes through the same feel of the main riff, but this time it's a shorter verse, and the tail end has this slight variation of hitting 3/7 and a 5 on the E string. Just listen to the song and you'll know what I'm talking about. The second run of the chorus is pretty much the same except for one variation right at the tail end of the section. Instead of ending with 10, 9, 7, 5 on the E string, you're going to go ahead and add 4, 12, 10, and end on 6. Now, after that badass bass bridge, you'll roll right into the chorus again, and it's basically the same as the others except for one variation where instead of hitting 7-5, you now hit 7-10. And finally, for the outro, you're going to go ahead and pull off between 0-2 with a slight bend on the 2, then a pull on 14th fret on the 3rd string, and then back to 0-2, pull-offs again, and finally ending with a pull on the 14th fret and 3rd string and 12th fret of E string. And there you have it. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, music stuff, reactions, and more. Keep rocking out there, and I will see you next time.